Welcome to the American State Bank Sports Complex. Let me show you around. So right now we're in the spacious head house of the complex. On my left here we have the concession stand, and then on my right here we have a seating area, whether that's for students, spectators, or fans to come and enjoy before and in between games. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Dome. In the Dome, we have the space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. So the Dome has impacted the softball team in a variety of ways. First, we used to practice during the winter months over in the rec center, but the limited space availability never really allowed us to hit our full potential, whereas in here, we can fit 2 full-size softball fields. We're also able to start games much earlier in the season. We have a range of equipment available here at the Dome, whether it's the batting cages, the soccer goals, or even a field goal available for the football team. It's a huge opportunity to have the space available to practice in the off-season, especially for our outdoor athletic teams. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes, it's for the entire community. Whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. The American State Bank Sports Complex will change not only how we practice as Dordt athletes, but also how we interact with the community as a whole. Thanks for letting me take you on a little tour. Hope you stop by soon.
Today's Dordt Media Network broadcast, brought to you by Cruise & Cruise PC, Certified Public Accountants. Offices in Sioux Center and Lamars, helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
Welcome back to the Defenders Soccer Complex. The Dordt women get a 3-0 win over Doane, and the men's teams are warming up as we speak. We're going to talk to senior Ryan Reyes here in a minute, get his thoughts on the season and his career. As the Dordt men in first place in the GPAC, 2-0-2 in the league, 4-3-3 overall, taking on Doane, 3-5-2, 1-3. In the conference. You look at the conference standings on the men's side, Dordt in first place with those 8 points, 2-0-2. Then you got a trio of teams, 2-1-1, Morningside, Briarcliff, and Hastings. Northwestern at 2-1, Concordia 1-0-3, still unbeaten with those 3 ties. Midland 1-1-2, Dakota Wesleyan, Mount Marty both 1-2, Doane 1-3, Waldorf is 0-3. You look at the GPAC slate of matches, Briarcliff leading Mount Marty in the second half 4-0. Concordia at Dakota Wesleyan, Hastings at Northwestern for a night game, and Midland at Waldorf for a 7:30 start time. We're going to talk to Ryan Reyes right now, a senior interview with Ryan, and then we'll continue with the pregame show and the lineups coming up for the Dordt men's soccer. You're watching Dordt men's soccer, Dordt Media Network. Hello, Defender fans. Another edition of our Senior Spotlight. Today's guest, Ryan Reyes. He is a senior on the men's soccer team, and he hails from Arlington Heights, Illinois. Whereabouts is that in relationship to Chicago, Ryan?
I would say probably around 40 minutes from the actual downtown area.
Okay.
Northwest, yeah. At night, though, it'll only be like a 20-minute drive.
Okay.
There, so.
Is it pretty busy? Big place, Arlington Heights?
I remember looking at this. There's 70,000 people.
Okay.
So it's, for me that's normal, but around here it's probably like crazy numbers. Yeah.
So we were just talking before the interview started. It's kind of cool to see Dordt in first place in the GPAC standings. That's a nice look, Ryan.
It's huge. Yeah, I don't think we've ever been first in the time I've been here. So.
How's the season going so far?
No,
for you and for the team as a whole?
No, the team's going. We had a rough time in Chicago. We lost both games, but since then we haven't lost. So we're doing pretty good, I would say. Yeah. In conference, we're one of 2 teams undefeated right now, so and first place, so we're doing great. And
Pretty close group. You guys get along?
Yeah, we love each other. We always make jokes. Always making jokes. Yeah. Actually, a couple of the guys scared me in Chicago. They told the police officer that they told him my name, and he approached me, and I was kind of scared. 'Cause he was like, "Ryan Ray, is that you?" I know, it's just a lot of fun with the guys. It's always fun, a good time.
That's awesome. Think back to your high school years.
Yeah.
I'm curious to hear your story. How did you end up at Dordt University and attending here and playing soccer here?
Yeah, so I went to a small private high school, Christian Liberty Academy, in Arlington Heights. My graduating class was only 22, so it was very, very small. And yeah, ever since I was a kid, my dad always liked soccer, so he got me into it from when I was a kid, and I just never looked away. Never liked any other sport. Whenever he would try to get me to play another sport, I'd be like, no, I don't want to play. I just want to play soccer.
Yeah.
And yeah, in my recruiting process senior year, the first school actually reached out to me was Dordt,
Okay.
which is kind of cool. And yeah, they offered me. I talked to Ryan Gressy when he was there. Bordeaux was there too as an assistant, but Gressy was the one who recruited me, and yeah, I love. He was a nice guy. I love Bordeaux too. He was a really great guy too, and I went to him to visit. It felt very homely and very much like my high school, so I decided to commit here.
Had you ever heard of Dordt prior to the recruiting process? Be honest.
Brutally honest. No, never.
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 Did you ever imagine you would be in some small college here in Northwest Iowa?
Never. Yeah, Arlington Heights is like a really suburb, like a really big suburb, so completely different atmosphere, and honestly I never thought I'd get used to it, but I kind of enjoy it now after 4 years.
Was it hard adjusting?
It was so hard, yeah. I remember my first year here, it was like, what am I doing here? Like every day I would wake up and just smell like cow poop, and no, it was hard. I'm not gonna lie, for the first 1-2 years, but after the 3rd year, I started looking at things from a different perspective. I mean, maturity also plays a role in it. So
Oh, yeah.
I started liking it. So
What got you through those rough times early on? Was it your teammates? Was it your friends? What got you through those hard times?
no, it was definitely my teammates, especially in my class. I was mostly internationals.
Yep.
So I tend to get along with all the internationals. So it was mostly them. All of us come from a bigger city, bigger environment. So we all kind of share the struggle, and yeah, we just try to make the best of it, and yeah, we just got through it together, I guess.
You mentioned you started playing soccer at an early age. How old were you when you did that? And did you always want to play college soccer? Was that a goal for you?
Yeah, so I started when I was 4 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was young. And like I said, I didn't really want to do anything else. I only wanted to play soccer. And my parents tried to convince me to do other sports, like to get more versatility. I'm like, no, I don't want to. I just want to play soccer.
Did you always want, was it a goal to play college soccer?
Yeah, of course. I always wanted to play college soccer. I always wanted to play semi-pro too, obviously. I'm here, so I mean, it's not out of the question, but it's going to be hard. But I'm happy playing college. It was also one of my dad's dreams to see me play like on TV, I guess, or like in a network or something.
Yeah.
And actually, when I scored against Waldorf, that was my first official goal at college. He called me right after. He's like, "So how does it feel to, like, you just made your dream happen?" And I was like, "Yeah, it feels great." And my mom told me that when he was watching, he started tearing up and stuff. And yeah, it was just big for my family, especially because they're first generation, so to see their kid doing that, it's just a nice feeling.
That's awesome.
For my parents, yeah.
That leads into my next question. What are some of your favorite memories or highlights as a soccer player here at Dordt?
Oh yeah, number one's got to be when we beat Concordia University my junior year in the playoffs. They were, I think, 18th ranked in the nation at that point.
Unbeaten too.
Unbeaten in home for the past 2-3 years, I believe.
Yeah.
And we came there, got business done 3-0, knocked them out of the tournament, knocked them out of the nationals too. They didn't get it at all that year.
No.
So yeah, that was huge. I remember that very, very vividly.
And scoring a goal the last week too.
Yeah.
That's high up there, right?
That's high up there too. Yeah.
Awesome.
Also first place. I mean, that's also huge. I remember like it's just happened 2 days ago. We were all standing outside the bus waiting for the Concordia and was it I don't remember who they were playing, but they drew 0-0.
Yep.
And we were all waiting outside the bus, and as soon as it was over, we all just started celebrating because we were number one right now. So that's also a nice memory.
Let's switch gears. What are you studying here at Dordt, and why did you choose to pursue that major?
Yeah, of course. So right now I'm studying exercise science and marketing. I went through a bunch of major switches, as you You can ask any of my friends. I went through like 5 or 6. I was PT at one point, engineering. I was all over the place. I didn't know what I was doing, but I settled on these two. And what do I want to do with it?
Yep.
Yeah, so I want to go to grad school after this. I'm looking at grad schools in California.
For what?
It would be sports medicine.
Okay.
Or experimental psychology.
Why California?
So me and my teammates actually, we went to California for the past 2 spring breaks.
Okay.
And not 2. The first 2 spring breaks. And yeah, we all just had a good time. We loved it there. It was so nice. It's more resembles what we're used to, I guess, because like I said, most of my class is international, so it resembles a lot of what we're used to, like the bigger city vibes and roads and skyscrapers and everything. So I just loved it there, and I think it'd be a good change up after being 4 years here. Not that I hate it here. I mean, I love it, but yeah, a good change.
You said you've kind of changed your mind on what you're studying and did some major switching. What made you stick to this one? What brought you to now what you're majoring in now?
Yeah, actually, my exercise science switch that just happened at the beginning of semester.
Okay.
Yeah. So it would definitely be my love for the sport. I mean, when I was playing preseason, it kind of hit me that it was gonna be my last year, and I just didn't know how to say goodbye to the sport. So I ultimately decided to do HHP so I can continue in the sports medicine route, whether that be coaching or athletic training or whatever God has in plan for me. But I just couldn't leave the sport.
Describe for us one of your favorite classes that you've had here, and a professor that has had a positive impact on you during your time.
Of course. I would have to go up HHP 325. It's sports psychology, taught by Craig Stiesma. He's gonna be the professor. Actually, he's a great guy. Health psychology is really interesting. It kind of like dives into like the psychology of what it's like for an athlete and everything around it. So the mental side, the physical side, and everything. And just I relate to it a lot just because I'm out there actually on the field and playing. And so to hear like Craig Stiesma talking about why we act this way and why this is happening and everything, it's kind of cool. Yeah, Craig has always been here for me since I got here, because I was actually a science PT when I first got here, so I was going to that route, and yeah, he always supported me. He's a great teacher. He really gets us involved in class, really pushes that outside of class too. I've had a lot of conversations about him, about my future, and he's been really helpful. So yeah, I love Craig. He's a great guy. 5
years from now, what does Ryan hope to be doing work-wise? Where do you want to be?
Yeah, I would love to still be involved with the sport, like I said. I don't know what that looks like yet. I'm kind of leaving it up to God for now. So
whether it's coaching or training or marketing with soccer, any of that?
Anything, sports related too. Yeah, I know I mentioned research psychology, experimental psychology, so if I could tie that into something like the class Stiesma's teaching, talking about sports psychology, that'd also be amazing too. But yeah, like I said, I just really don't want to leave the sport, so I really hope in 5 years I'm still somehow connected to soccer.
Once you graduate in May, and this is more of a general Dordt, what are you going to miss the most about this place?
I would have to say friends here. I mean, there's not a lot to do around here, so there's a lot of opportunity to make good bonds with people, because all you have is each other, and I feel like I've done that pretty well. Like, I've gotten close to a lot of my teammates, a lot of the women's team too, and I think all of us just get along pretty well. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss that bond we all have together.
I'm gonna miss seeing you at the rec center desk, the front desk, because you've done that over the years too.
Yeah,
that's a good way to meet people, though.
Yeah. I met a lot of special people through the rec, actually. So.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything, where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors, knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Today's broadcast brought to you by the Van Engelen-Hoven Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency in Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Engelen-Hoven Agency, Sioux Center Advisors, Mark Hulsoff, Lisa Dykstra, or Kyle Blankers. Today's broadcast brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction, Rob Sioux and owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, and decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com. Your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
Homegrown. Community. Family.
Innovators.
Growth.
Faith.
Legacy.
We are dedicated to egg.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family owned and located in downtown Sioux Center.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ski Vault Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Ski Vault Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski Vault and see the difference. Today's broadcast brought to you by Prairie Life Chiropractic, combining skill and expertise that spans the entire chiropractic, acupuncture, and physical health spectrum. They want you to move better and live better. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for your next project? Look no further than Rental, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. Rental, your regional equipment rental experts. Visit them online, rental.com, or call 712-722-3928. Today's broadcast brought to you by Flooring and Design in Sioux Center. Whether you are building a new home, remodeling your current home, or wanting to freshen up your decor, we can help make your home as unique as you. Stop in to see us at Flooring and Design.
German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at GermanFarmers.com.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek.
Defender fans, welcome back to the Defender Soccer Complex. The Dordt women a 3-0 win over Doane, staying unbeaten in the conference. And as you can see from watching the video stream, our men's game has started as well. The Dordt men, they are on a 6-match unbeaten streak, come in first place in the current conference standings, 2-0-2, 4-3-3 overall, taking on Doane today. 1-3 in the conference, 3-5-2 overall. Your starters, first of all, for the Defenders. And as always, it'll be Mitchell Dryden in goal. You got Arnau Gonzalez, Levi Jagger, and Anton Forsch as your back three. Phil Appelt, Tyson Reitzma, Nolan Carroll, and Paul Calvo are your midfielders. And up front, Jacob Narkis and Trigby Elkins, the freshman for Dordt University. For Doane, they will start Samuel Montanez in goal, Pablo Rodriguez, Luis Rieno, Braden Lackey, Amir Madden, Hugo Dos Santos, Rodri Prieto, Jose Almazan, Johan Quintero, Fernando Moreno, and up front we'll have Guillaume Cologne. And Dordt working from my left to right with the ball in the midfield. And fans, we're going to bring Dordt University women's soccer coach aboard, Alex Durbin. And Coach, congratulations. Another win for the Defenders.
Thank you.
Got to be pretty proud of your group. Doane came in also unbeaten in conference play, and it looked to be a good test, and it definitely was defensively. They're pretty solid, and they kind of neutralized us for the first 20, 25 minutes or so in that one.
Yeah, Doane is top-notch to Jen and their coaching staff. I mean, they have really grown that program over the past at least 5 years that I've been in this head position. And, yeah, they were very well-structured. Great job defensively from them. And, yeah, then we finally really started to figure some things out. Deep in the first half, and as well as in that, it was probably halfway through the second half when we really started connecting as well. So again, they made us uneasy even at our home field, and although you got to be happy with a clean sheet at the end of the day as well.
I thought, and you just said it, that the last half of the first half I thought was our best played soccer. That from then on, for the rest of the first half, we really dominated play, and that's when we got our first 2 goals, one by Maria Ziles to Karina Tell. As you reflect on that, what maybe made the difference? What was clicking over the last little while of that half?
It's a good question. I don't know, and especially on a gusty day like today with the wind, where we usually played better into the wind, which is interesting. So it took us about 10, 15 minutes to figure it out, and then we started finally playing. And yeah, our forwards did a pretty good job of making runs and constantly shifting their back line, checking 2, sometimes making runs over in behind. So they were keeping their back line guessing, but at the same time, they had some athletic center backs that were keeping up with us pace-wise. So, yeah, I think it was just a combination of also just settling into the game. I think we sometimes still come out for the first 10 minutes and we try to figure things out against the other team, when in reality, we just got to put our foot on the gas pedal and run with it. So we'll get there. I think, again, that takes some time to build and develop, and hopefully here as we hit the middle of this conference, we'll be able to find that stride.
The Dordt men on a run, offsides is the call. So we're 4 minutes gone by in this men's contest. We're scoreless. We're talking to head coach Alex Durbin about his team's win. Second half, coach, Doane probably had their best scoring chances early on in that second half, but you turned that into a nice counterattack as Eliza Evans was there to put away a goal on an initial shot by Karina Tell. What did you see there?
Yeah, it was great build-out. Again, it took us probably 10, 15 minutes to settle into the half, unfortunately. But once we did so, it was brilliant. I mean, I think that build-up for that play, ball was in our back half. We played it wide, played into a center mid who turned, found the opposite way. We came back to this left side of the field, and Karina Tell made a great little run through, had a great strike. Clearly didn't go in. It was a good call by the AR. It went bar down and didn't cross the line fully, and Eliza Evans did a great job of staying with it and finishing the opportunity. So great build up overall.
It was her and then Eliza Evans, Maria Zylstra. They picked up 2 goals by crashing. They did exactly what they're told to do.
100%.
You know?
And it was a great goal, first collegiate goal for Maria Zylstra in the first half, and it started off our scoring run. So yeah, again, props to we have more depth this year than we've ever had, and we had some key components coming in. Even Anna Schenk in the back line came in the back line and was phenomenal for us and just build out. So, yeah, it's all around great team effort. And, again, keeping a clean sheet at home. Yeah, that's always fun, especially on senior night.
Abby Worthy, I thought she was outstanding. She's so active, and what she does for you, in my estimation, is just outstanding. She not only plays very solid in the back, but she's always looking to attack, and I just like the impact that she has out there.
As a junior, man, you can't ask for much more than her going in the back line and really trying to hold us down. And she's done a great job from a leadership standpoint, both spiritually and on the field. Yeah, she's just an awesome person to have in this program, and we're very grateful to have her because she does a phenomenal job. She's a consistent piece for us. Again, I wouldn't say she's ever going to be the one out there scoring the goals or maybe threading the ball to make the assist, but she is just the constant thread that keeps us calm.
In talking with some of your seniors, we're doing some senior spotlight stuff. We've talked to 3 of them already, but my sense is in talking with them and just watching your team, they're a close-knit bunch, and that's fun to see.
That is. I think that's the cool part is to see this senior group, especially where they started their freshman year. This was a group that, we squeaked into the conference tournament, and they've really built a great house here at Dordt and being able to just build a great team culture. We had three recruits on the sideline with us today, and they just loved their comments after. They're like, man, we just love the camaraderie of the team, and I think that, again, just stems from the individuals that I try to bring into our program. I want great soccer players who love Jesus and want to thrive in their academics, and that's the criteria I'm looking for, and they then run with it from there. So, it's a fun group to coach.
Coach, we'll let you go. Congratulations on the win, and let's keep this win streak going.
Yes, sir. That's the hope.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was head coach Alex Durbin talking about his team's 3-0 win over Doane. Dordt still unbeaten in league play, and we hope that continues. As we press on here, the men scoreless. There's a nice pass to Elkins, and his shot goes wide left. Probably deflected. It looks like we're going to have our first corner kick of the contest. Phil Apple, one of the seniors that was recognized right before the start of this one, will take the corner kick. Dordt led in scoring by the duo of Jacob Narkis and Marco Lane, and each with 4 goals scored. This will be Phil Apple. Apple sends it to the near post, and Doane plays it out. Out of here, you got to be conscious of a counterattack. And we got a foul. Stoppage of play. Is this just going to be a talking to or a card? It's going to be a card on the defenders. Just trying to slow down the play on the counter. That's not actually a bad foul in my estimation, because they were breaking away and had a numbers up advantage, so this is going to get Dordt back and set up their defense. Dordt coming in under head coach Eric Bordeaux, kind of middle of the road both offensively and defensively. They're scoring 1.5 goals per game, 15 goals scored. They've given up 17, 1.7. As I said, Narkis and Marco Lanen are your 2 top goal scorers with 4 goals each. Phil Apple's got a pair of goals. 5 different players have 2 assists each. For Doane and their coach Tony Ordericio in his 5th season, they're led in goals scored by Amir Madden, all-conference player returning. He's got 4 goals scored to go with 5 assists, which is tied for first in the GPAC. Total of 13 points scored. Guillaume Collum, Luis Reino, and Hugo Santos all have 2 goals scored. Montanez, the goalkeeper, giving up 2.9 goals per game. He has 60 saves, second best in the GPAC. His defender counterpart, Mitchell Dryden, 15 goals against, 42 saves. Dryden 4-3-2 record in his 5th season with the defenders. Those are some of the leaders. Got a foul against Doane. Dordt will have a set piece coming here, more like a free kick. Gonzalez will send it back to Jagger. Jagger plays it back to Dryden. And the defenders will get their attack organized in the back. Dordt on the attack, and a whistle and a foul on Doane. It'll be Dordt with a free kick at midfield. Busy day here on campus for athletics. Busy day throughout the GPAC. This past Wednesday, I said it was kind of a light week for GPAC athletics. Just one men's soccer game, and it was a non-conference one. Bellevue down Midland 2-1. Bellevue highly ranked, a top 10 team. Last time out, Doane defeated Waldorf 6-0 at home, and Dordt got a 1-0 win over Mount Marty last Saturday, a week ago, in a Saturday night contest. There's a foul against Doane, and Dordt's, I thought they were going to quickly restart, but they'll go instead with a set piece. Appelt will drift over, and he'll take this from the right side of the field. Kind of like a corner kick here, a short corner kick. They're going to stop the clock. Center referee is going to talk to the Doane players, it looks like. So Appelt will take this set piece. Dordt's got numbers in the box. And Appelt plays it to the far post. Doane gets it out. And it'll be a Dordt throw. Tate Hansen will throw it in on the near side. Hansen to Appelt. Appelt plays it wide, touches it wide. Here's Appelt. Or is that App? No, it's right. Is that Appelt? Appelt just scored. Sorry, Phil Appelt drills a shot. 34th minute. Appelt got control of it right at the edge of the 18 and blasts a shot. Dordt takes a 1-0 lead. 34th minute. Appelt on an assist from his midfield counterpart, Tyson Reitzman, number 6 and number 7. I was getting them mixed up a little bit, but now we got it straight. I got it in my mind. It's kind of been a busy day here up in the press box, doing a lot of different things, but that's no excuse. Phil Appelt scores. Dordt leads 1-0. For Appelt, that is his 3rd goal of the season. Reitzma his 2nd assist. And Dordt takes a 1-0 lead. Just over 10 minutes gone by in this one. So Dordt leads 1-0. Dordt trails the all-time series 8-16-3. This is the 28th meeting between these two teams. First one was back in 1997. Doane's program began in 1996. They've played pretty much once per season. Last year ended in a 1-1 tie. Dordt won the previous 2 years, 2-1, 3-1. 2020 was Doane's last win, a 4-2 win over the Defenders. Dordt unbeaten against Doane in the last 3 times they have played. Dordt's qualified for the postseason the last 2 seasons. Doane, last time they were in the GPAC tournament, was 2018. Doane on the counterattack. Jagger knocks it away. Jagger over to Forsch. Forsch looking to take it up the far left-hand side. Forsch gets it to Calvo. Slide tackle by Doane. They'll take it away. Doane. Dos Santos loses it. And there's Appelt. Appelt plays it wide to Hansen. Nice ball ahead to Elkins, and Doane kicks it away. Good clear by Almazan. Dordt will have a throw. 1-0. Goal by Phil Appelt, assisted by Tyson Reitzma. It's been a good day for Dordt Athletics. Big win on the football field. Defender women, 3-0 win over Doane. Appelt will take this. Another corner kick coming for the Defenders. Beautiful ball on the far post. a foul against Dordt. Doane will have it with 32 minutes left to go in this first half. Defender volleyball team will be in action. They will host Doane. JV going on, probably wrapping up, and then we'll go right into the varsity match at 5. Dordt volleyball team lost to Hastings in 4 sets yesterday. Tried to regroup and come away with a win this afternoon against Doane in another conference matchup. Dordt leads it here 1-0 over Doane in men's soccer action. Dordt will have a throw. That's Calvo throwing it in to Carroll. To Calvo. And Appelt has it, and he will try a shot just wide left. Appelt nearly had his second goal of the game, but it goes wide left. And a goal kick coming up for Doane. Gonzalez heads down the goal kick. And it is Hansen with it. Hansen. Narcus. Tried to one-time it to Elkins. Coming out to get it is the Doane goalkeeper, Montanez. Montanez, a 3-3 record, giving up 2.9 goals per match coming in. Dordt will reload in the back. Sophomore, Levi Jagger, the center back, has it. He'll swing it over to Gonzalez, facing a little bit of pressure. Gonzalez takes a few touches up the right-hand side. Nice ball to Elkins, who runs it down. Elkins waiting for his midfielders. Now he'll send it toward the center of the field. Headed out for the time being by Doane. It'll be a throw for the defenders. Throw by the defenders, and good play by Almazan to clear it out. 2 defenders, both Elkins and Narcus were there. Doane looking to counter. Dordt gets back. Carroll gets back. Doane does have numbers, though. Doane up the left-hand side. Quintero. And it's kicked away by the defenders. It'll be a corner kick for Doane. Doane has had some success on the counter. Created a card situation for Dordt earlier, and now a pretty good scoring situation, which leads to a corner kick. So Doane will be on a corner kick here. Trying to score the equalizer. They'll play it short to Dos Santos. Carroll kicks it away. Now Dordt can counter. Reitzma with a great one-touch. Reitzma has it. Beats his player. Now Doane kicks it away. Well played by Ruben Acosta for Doane. Kicking it out of bounds, and Dordt will have a throw on the far side. 17 minutes gone by on the men's side. Women a 3-0 win. Clean sheet for Jenna Wright and the Dordt women's team. Doane with the takeaway. Ball's in the center of the field. They'll touch it wide to the right corner. Plays it back. Cross to the near side. That's Reino. Amir Madden takes a touch. Goes over the end line, and it'll be a goal kick. And our first sub of the game. Doane will send in a sub with 27 minutes left to go in this first half. Sebastian Cortez, freshman, will come in for Quintero, and he will play up front for the Doane Tigers. 1-0. Dordt with the lead. That's Reitzma, and Reitzma has it taken away, but a foul against Doane. And Dordt will kick it back to Jagger. Jagger ahead to Carroll. Carroll in the middle of the field. Carroll will play it wide, touches it wide to Forsch. Forsch. And a foul against Doane. Almazan got Reitzma from behind, and they're going to stop the clock. Check on Tyson Reitzma. Cleated from behind by Almazan. No card issued. Free kick for the defenders just past their midfield. 1-0 is the score. Dordt with the lead. Getting an early goal from Phil Appelt from about 18 yards out. Jagger gets it to Narcus. Ball played in the box. Coming out to get it is the goalkeeper, Montanez. And Doane up the far side. Kicked out of bounds by Dordt. Throw in for the Doane Tigers. And now the Tigers lose out of bounds and will switch roles. Dordt will throw it in. On the outside, that's Paul Calvo who will throw it in. Calvo, a returner, sophomore from Spain. Dordt last year went 9-7-4, 7 starters, 17 players returned from last year. Team that lost to Northwestern, double overtime in the GPAC semis. Northwestern went on to win the postseason championship and played a game at the NAI National Tournament first round. That was Coach Eric Bordeaux's first season with the Defenders. Now in his second season as head coach, he spent 4 years as an assistant under Ryan Gressy. Marco Lanin earned all conference honors. He's back. Tyson Reitzma, Arnau Gonzalez have earned all conference honors 2 years ago. They're both back. Phil Appelt transferred back into the program. He was an all conference player 2 years ago as well. Plenty of experience returning for this Defender team. A Defender team that's pretty deep. Like the women, they got some players off the bench that really contribute and do some nice things for the Defenders and Coach Bordeaux's squad. Foul against the Defenders. It'll be a Doane free kick. And they'll stop the clock here. 24 minutes left to go in this first half. 1-0. Dordt with the lead. Getting a goal during the 10th minute by Phil Appelt. And Doane plays it long to Amir Madden. Madden plays it back to his midfield. And Doane looking to change fields. Doane on the attack. They'll drop it off. This is Lackey. Lackey. Ball played in the box. And that is a shot and a goal by Doane. Looked like Amir Madden, number 10. And Madden scores the equalizer. So Madden with the goal, 23rd minute. We're tied 1-1. Amir Madden ties the score. The redshirt senior Leading goal scorer for the Tigers. That's his 5th goal, 15th point of the season. All-conference player last year, and he ties this at 1-1. Tied at 1. Dordt coming off a shutout of Mount Marty last week. And it'll be a goal kick or a free kick for Doane on the foul against Dordt. So we're tied at 1. Amir Madden off the assist from Santos. And Doane going up the far side. Here's Jagger. Jagger takes some touches in the back. Jagger to Gonzalez, back to Jagger. Jagger looking to set the point of attack. In the middle of the pitch, over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez plays it wide to Hansen. Hansen, errant pass there. Taking a touch is Collum. Collum with a shot, goes wide right. And a goal kick coming for the defenders. Dordt, that's Narcus. Gets it to Reitzma. Reitzma. Pass over to Hansen. Hansen, right-hand side. Hansen plays it into the box. Doane kicks it away. Carroll there for the defenders. Carroll plays it wide to Gonzalez. Gonzalez touches it off to Hansen, taken away by Doane. Good step in front by Reaño. And Doane will change fields. Good change of fields. That's Ruben Acosta who sends it off to the right-hand side. Forsch knocked to the ground and a foul. Acosta for Doane. Free kick coming. Dordt with a quick restart. Brings it to the near side of the field. Carroll and Gonzalez. 20 minutes left to go in this first half. We're tied at 1. Dordt scored first, 10 minutes in. And about 10 minutes later, Doane scored the equalizer. Calvo. Pass intended for Calvo. Too strong, goes out of bounds. Throw in coming for the Doane Tigers. They'll throw it back. And the Tigers will set the point of attack. Doane coming in. 15 goals scored on the season, 1.5 per game. Same as what Dordt has. The difference is Doane's given up almost 3 goals per game. Second to last in the GPAC in terms of goals given up. Dordt has had a better year defensively than what Doane has. Carroll with it at the midfield for the defenders. Touches it back to Jagger. And now Carroll sends it over to the near side to Gonzalez. Dordt being very methodical, patient in how they're attacking Doane. Going side to side. Dordt volleyball set to start at 5. Try to keep you updated on the score for that one. Doane with the takeaway near midfield. Down to Medine. Medine's got the Doane goal, and he plays it off of Gonzalez, and a corner kick coming for the Doane Tigers. So Doane with another corner kick. Each team now with 2 corners. Medine looking to go short to Dos Santos. Hansen's, though, standing right there. I'm not sure how useful this would be. Medine. And he'll kick it away to the near post. And a shot hits the crossbar. Dordt got a break. Score should be 2-1 Doane. My goodness. Not sure who had that shot, but Dordt caught a break off of the corner kick. And we have our subs coming in. Marco Lanen, junior forward from Germany. Ryan Reyes, senior from Arlington Heights, along with Enzo De Paula, a junior from Brazil. All check in for the defenders. De Paula playing the midfield. That's where Reyes will play the left outside mid. Lanen will be up front. Tied at 1, 17 minutes left to go in this first half. Doane kicks it out of bounds. It'll be Dordt with the throw. Tate Hansen at the near side. He'll play it back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, Forsch, Jagger are your back 3. Carroll will play right in front of them, kind of a defensive midfielder. Tate Hansen and Ryan Reyes are on your outside mids. Then you have De Paula for the defenders. De Paula making his season debut. The junior from Brazil. Seeing his first action, at least according to the stats I have. 15 minutes left to go. Reyes with it on the far side. Gives it up to Forsch. Doane with a takeaway, plays it off Forsch's legs, goes out of bounds. It'll be a Doane throw at midfield. Doane with a sub. Nicholas Jones, junior, coming in for Doane. Dryden comes out and makes the save. Good play by Mitchell Dryden, the 5th-year senior. Keeps it a 1-1 game. Dordt with the counter. This is Elkins, knocked away by Doane. Dordt will have a throw. Taking the throw will be Hansen. Dordt with a scoring opportunity here. See if they can capitalize. Hansen takes a touch, puts it into the box. Reyes there, heads it down. Now Lanen, goalie comes out. Lanen with a shot. Save made by the goalkeeper. Nice play by the defenders. Samuel Montanez with a nice save for the Doane Tigers. Under 15 to go, still 1-1. In this GPAC men's soccer contest. Earlier today, the Dordt women got a 3-0 win over Doane. Dordt football, 38-3 win over the Doane Tigers. And Dordt, point-blank shot, save made by Montanez, and Dordt couldn't capitalize on an opportunity. That was De Paula with a great scoring chance. Montanez, though, did just enough to initially bother the shot, deflected, and then he had the presence of mind to fall on it, to smother it, and not allow any rebound shot. Good play by the goalkeeper. Montanez. Doane now attacking. Kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a Dordt throw. Tied 1-1. 13 minutes left to go in this first half. It'll be senior day ceremony for the women's team at halftime of this one. Recognize the men's seniors involved with the program prior to this men's game. Ball ahead to DePaula. Here's Lanen. Lanen with a chip shot. Elkins to DePaula. Knocked away at the last second by Doane. Still loose. Running it down are the defenders. Apple will play it into the box. Tell you what, Doane's goalkeeper, Montanez, has earned his keep over the last 5 minutes. He's made some nice plays. Comes out to get this one. Doane on the counter. Cullum at midfield loses it. Here's DePaula. DePaula plays it back to Carroll. Again, here's that patience by the defenders. Jagger back to Carroll. Dordt near midfield with their back three. Looking for space. Jagger takes some touches. Doane really not providing any sort of pressure. Letting the backs of Dordt take it all the way to midfield before there's any sort of resistance. Carroll loses it. Dordt gets it back. It's DePaula. DePaula tried to cross it over. Doane plays it out. Reyes will run it down for the defenders. Reyes plays it off of Doane. It'll be a throw in for Dordt. Sub coming in for Dordt. Dylan McIntosh, junior from Longmont, Colorado, comes in for Tate Hansen. McIntosh, a returning starter. He missed some time earlier this year, coming off an injury. Recently come back. He's played in 3 matches now. This is his 4th. He'll play on the outside right midfield spot. Kicked away by Doane. Dordt will have a throw. And McIntosh will throw it in. 1-1 is the score. Just over 10 minutes left to go in this first half. Forsch plays it long. McIntosh is there to settle. McIntosh takes a couple of touches towards the midfield, middle of the field. Knocked to the ground by Doane and a foul on Doane. And this is going to be a card on Doane, I think. Or maybe just a talking to. But they wanted to stop the clock. Center referee now talking to the goalkeeper. I think the goalkeeper's got the cooler head and is trying to settle his teammates down, maybe. That's what's going on here. Clock stopped, 10:20 left to go. Dordt will have a set piece here. Just outside of the penalty box. And this will be Apple taking it for Dordt. 4-person wall. Apple over the wall. Nice shot. Save made by Montanez. He'll punch it out. And it's cleared out by Doane. Running it down is Jagger for Dordt. Jagger plays it up. DePaula. And McIntosh takes it away from Doane. Now goes out of bounds. It'll be a Doane throw. Luis Reino to throw it in. Reino to throw it in. Dordt contests. Lanen trying to take over. Lanen, nice move there. Lanen's got some time. Goes to the middle of the field. That's Apple with it. Apple swings Brings it around to Reyes on the far left side. Reyes plays it back to Carroll. Carroll. And Dordt will reset. Plays it back to Jagger, now to Forsch. And this is where Dordt has just all sorts of time. Doane compacting in that back half. Not putting any sort of pressure on Dordt at midfield when they bring up their back line. Apple takes it away at midfield, sends it out wide to Reyes. Reyes into the box, laying it. Nifty pass, Carroll. Carroll shot, got it. What a play by Marco Lanen, and Nolan Carroll puts the goal away, and Dordt takes a 2-1 lead. For Carroll, his second goal of the season. For Marco Lanen, his first assist of the season, and Dordt takes a 2-1 lead. 8:43 left to go in the first half. What a play. That's a thing of beauty, folks. 1-2 combination. Lanen with a nifty, nifty pass. And Carroll puts it away. 2-1, Dordt with the lead. They call it the beautiful game, and that goal was a thing of beauty right there. So Doane will kick off. Dordt now leads 2-1. Doane plays up the left side. McIntosh hits it out of bounds. It'll be a Doane throw. Concordia beat Dakota Wesleyan 2-1 in women's soccer. That's another women's soccer match that's gone final. Morningside down to College of St. Mary 1-0. Briarcliff big over Mount Marty 9-0. Those are the finals so far. Midland and Waldorf, late start, as is Northwestern Hastings, played in Orange City. Under 8 minutes to go. Dordt back in front, 2-1. There's Forsch. A lot of jersey by Doane, no call. And Dordt will have it. Dordt will play it back to Jagger. Gonzalez and Jagger and Forsch. Again, I'll say it again, they have all day. They can just pass it back and forth to each other. Very little resistance being played from Doane. Now they're going to come out and get them a little bit, at least force it back to Dryden, the goalkeeper. Dordt leads it 2-1. Nolan Carroll, the second goal. And Dordt. That's Elkins. Played back to Doane. Doane on the counter, and Madden beats the goalkeeper. Madden. And Gonzalez takes it away from Madden. We have a whistle. And a foul on Dordt in the box, which is going to lead to a PK opportunity. This will be Colum Gonzalez. Colum will attempt the PK. Has not attempted a PK this season. So GM Colum with the PK. Try to tie this one up at 2. See if Mitchell Dryden can come up with a big save. 6:04 to go in the first half. Substitutions galore at midfield waiting to come in. 1 new player for Dordt. Looks like 4 for Doane. Other GPAC scores from today. Waldorf down Midland in volleyball 3-2. That one kind of is interesting. Dakota Wesleyan beat Hastings 31-10 in football. Midland down Waldorf 28-14 football. Concordia upset second-ranked Northwestern 29-17. Men's soccer, Briarcliff beat Mount Marty. Here's the PK try. Dryden, he read it, but it goes in anyway. He read it accurately. May have even gotten a finger on it, but it goes off the crossbar almost. And we are tied as GM Cullum scores the PK, and we're tied at 2. His third goal of the season. Trigby Elkins will get a break. Santiago Carvajal will play up front for the defenders. It's the lone substitution for Dordt. Doane, I think, has 4 new players in. Yvonne Naemi, sophomore from Switzerland. Oluwadami Lala Obakaya comes in. He's a sophomore from Manchester, New England. Ryan Burton. And the final sub of Winston Sears. 4 new players for Doane. We're tied at 2. 5.5 minutes left to go in this first half. The equalizer, a PK by Collum moments ago. A foul on Dordt. Doane will have a free set piece, free kick. So Doane will take it just past midfield. We're tied at 2. Taking the kick is Sears. He'll send it opposite side of the penalty area. Cleared out by the defenders. Cleared out by DePaula. And it'll be Doane with a throw. Tied at 2, and now a foul against Doane. We'll go the other way. Dordt will have a free kick. Tied at 2, 4 minutes left to go in this first half. Dordt volleyball just underway, tied at 12 in the first set against Doane. The final athletic event on a busy Saturday of home events. Long ball played by the defenders, giving chase as Lanen. Kicked out by the goalkeeper, Montanez. Dordt has control of it at midfield. Gonzalez plays it to the corner. Running it down will be DePaula. Offsides is going to be the call. And Doane will retain possession. So Doane will get a free kick and back on their defensive third. And the free kick. Doane, that's Collum battling for it. Along with Jagger. Doane sends it to the right-hand side. Now they'll slow up their attack. Plays it back to Forsch. Forsch has it for Dordt. And he'll go to Jagger, the center back. Jagger takes a couple of dribbles. Doane will really back off here. Gonzalez plays a ball to DePaula. DePaula takes a couple of touches towards the goal, plays it into the middle. Carvajal is there, taken away at the last minute by Doane. Doane will try to clear. McIntosh will throw it on the near side. Just over 2 minutes left to go. McIntosh throws it to the corner. Kicked out by Doane. Another throw from McIntosh. McIntosh plays it back to Carroll. Carroll all the way back to the center back Jagger. DePaula beats a couple of players. Good through ball to Reyes. Montanez with the save for the Doane Tigers. Montanez has played well in this first half. Unsure how many actual saves by letter of the law he has, but he has made some nice plays. 3 saves for him, but he's made some good decisions, when to come out, when not to. He's got the defenders out of the net a couple of times. Just over a minute left to go. Tied at 2 in this GPAC men's soccer contest between Doane and Dordt.
1 minute remaining.
Doane will change fields out of the back. They'll play it all the way back to the goalkeeper Montanez. And McIntosh tries to settle. DePaula at midfield. Carroll there. Carroll plays it back to Jagger. Time for maybe one more series. Jagger plays it long, too long, and Montanez, the Doane goalkeeper, will have it. Seconds to go. Doane will kick it away. And a whistle and a foul on Doane.
9, 8, 7,
and that is most likely going to do it for this first half.
3,
A half that ends in a 2-2 tie. We'll have the second 45 minutes coming up. Quick scoring summary before we sign off for a little while. Dordt scored first during the 10th minute, a goal by Phil Appelt, assisted by Tyson Reitzma. Doane tied it at the 21st minute. Amir Madden scored off an assist by Hugo Santos. Dordt went up 2-1, a goal by Nolan Carroll, assisted by Marco Lanin. And Doane scored the equalizer to tie it at 2, a PK by Collum during the 38th minute, and that is where it sits. 2-2 is the score after one half of play. We'll be back for the second half after this break. You're watching Defender Soccer, Dordt Media Network.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking at
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
The Greenhouse, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
The Hope Fund helps cover a myriad of situations that students find themselves in, most of them not self-inflicted. It could be the medical condition of a family member. It could be natural disasters. 100% of what's donated to that fund goes to students for real-world need. It gives Defender Nation an opportunity to come together and help students and their families who are in need. We get to participate in something that is so much bigger than
See Proactive Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab when the aches and pains won't go away. Visit proactivephysicaltherapy.net when you want to get back to the activities you love.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans? Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a player or coach, or a fan of the university. Now, these players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. But there's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has: a game plan. And if these players and coaches are willing to put this much effort into a game, how much more important is a game plan for your financial life? Now, the financial world continually becomes more complicated, and we keep ourselves plenty busy. And even if we have precious free time, most of us don't want to spend it wrangling over financial decisions, reading financial journals, or studying the latest tax legislation. But if you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours upon hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules of the game in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, Money Concepts, the planning firm here in Sioux Center, has been helping households to build their financial game plan upon all the things in life more important than finances. Because there's things in life more important than money, and none of them are things. I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner and president of Money Concepts, the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule an intro meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your finances on all the things in life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into the relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
broadcast brought to you by Volink Enterprises Incorporated, building homes for families and businesses in Northwest Iowa since 1962. Let's work together to bring your vision into reality. Volink Enterprises Incorporated.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping, and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@OutdoorElementsInc.com.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for your next project? Look no further than Rental, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. Rental, your regional equipment rental experts. Visit them online, rental.com, or call 712-722-3928.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes. Chad Ullman, Lori Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell, providing professional attention to every detail. Today's broadcast brought to you by M&H True Value of Rock Valley. Behind every project is True Value. Start right. Start here.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar, today and always. Visit epremierbank.com or stop by any of the 5 Premier Bank locations in Iowa or South Dakota to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
Today's broadcast brought to you by the Van Engelen-Hoven Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency in Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Engelen-Hoven Agency, Sioux Center Advisors, Mark Hulsoff, Lisa Dykstra, or Kyle Blankers. Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants. Offices in Sioux Center and Lamar's, helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
At Dordt, we strive to build community from before you step foot on campus to years after you graduate. We want to give Dordt students the chance to live and learn together and create meaningful, lifelong relationships that are rooted in faith. Connect to others in purposeful relationships at Dordt University.
Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today.
We appreciate the mission of Dordt, but more importantly, the organization, the team of people at Dordt live out that mission every day.
Dordt University's Christian perspective is thoughtfully and authentically applied in all areas of life. Live your faith in every area of life at Dordt University.
Hi, this is Jennifer Jansen at Epic Realty. At Epic Realty, we take pride in providing professional real estate services with integrity and expertise. Give us a call or stop by our Sioux Center office and visit our website at epichomerealty.com.
Premier Bank is proud to support Dordt University. Visit epremierbank.com for locations and more information. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back to the Defender Soccer Complex. 2-2 tie after one half of play. Second half just started. Thank you for joining us on the Dordt Media Network. Busy day for Defender Athletics. Defenders. Goals in the first half from Phil Appelt and Nolan Carroll. Doane had goals from Amir Madden and then a PK from Guillaume Colombe. And that has been the scoring in this contest. We are tied at 2. Dordt, same starters. 22 for 21 is the only change for the defenders. Marco Lanin for Jacob Narcus. Everything else stays the same. Got Mitchell Dryden in goal. Forsch, Jagger, Gonzalez is your back three. Nolan Carroll right in front. Reitzma and Appelt, along with Paul Calvo. Is in your midfield. Up front, Lanin. And the freshman Elkins. And Hansen. Tate Hansen is your other starter. Those are the 11 out there. Doane They changed it up a little bit. We'll get the lineup as we go. Dordt working from my right to left now. There's Elkins into the corner. He crosses it, no one there. And it will eventually go over the end line, and a goal kick coming from Doane. Doane's goalkeeper, Samuel Montanez. Pablo Rodriguez out there. Luis Reino. Ruben Acosta. Hugo Dos Santos. Collum, who's got one of the goals for Doane, he's out there as well. And a goal kick coming from Montanez. Volleyball, Dordt took the first set. 25-20. They're tied at 9 in set 2. Best of 5. Dordt's JV 1. Dordt right now led by Ellie Doctor with 6 kills. Terrence Sparks with 5. Haley Caparis has 4. Let's get us a win on the soccer pitch first, and then we can talk volleyball. Here's Forsch with it, left-hand side. Gets it to Apple. Apple tried to send it to the corner, deflected off of a Doane player and out of bounds. Throw in coming for the defenders. 2-2 tie. Dordt came in to the contest today in first place. Unbeaten in the GPAC. Got a couple of ties, 2-0-2. They are in first place in the current GPAC standings with those 8 points. 3 teams right behind them with 7 on very close GPAC standings at the moment. A lot of soccer to be left to be played. This is the halfway point. Today's game. And things get a little more difficult after today as well in the conference. You have Briar Cliff, you got Morningside, you got Northwestern, you got Hastings. Dakota Wesleyan left on the schedule. A lot of those teams are in the front half of the conference standings, top half. Calvo battling for it. Off of Doane. Calvo wants to go in a hurry. Gets it to Lanen. Nice little run by Appolt on the overlap. Appolt has a chance. Lays it off for Lanen. Lanen shot over the goal. And a goal kick coming. Goal kick coming for Doane. Good scoring chance there for the defenders. 6 minutes gone by in this second half. Men's soccer, Concordia, Dakota Wesleyan just underway. Hastings Northwestern, Midland Waldorf, both are night matches tonight. And a foul. Hastings and Northwestern early, tied at 1. That's one to pay attention to. Hastings, of course, unbeaten. They are a point up on the defenders for first place. Hastings and Dordt, the only unbeaten teams left on the women's side. Hastings, the long road trip to Orange City. Early, it's 1-1. And a goal kick coming for the defenders. Jawing going on between players here. Forsch and Ruben Acosta sharing pleasantries. Referee steps in and calms the situation down. Dordt with it on the far side. Here's Carroll. He's got a goal today. Off to Appolt. They'll play it back to Forsch. Forsch takes a couple of touches. Now will be challenged. Forsch still with it. Forsch ahead to Lanen. Lanen plays it off to Carroll up the left-hand side. Carroll with a nifty-looking pass, but the goalkeeper with a good read. Comes out, makes the save. Not really a save, but we'll call it a save for broadcasting purposes. Doane with it on the near side. Playing it high into the air is Rodrigo Prieto, one of the backs for Doane. Dordt will take it up the far side. That's Hansen. Hansen with a long ball, looking to get it to Apple. Apple runs it down. Apple with one player to beat, lays it by the goalkeeper for a goal. And Dordt takes a 3-2 lead. Phil Apple with his second goal scored of the game and fourth of the season. And Dordt takes the lead back by the score of 3-2. Nice looking counterattack for the defenders. We'll watch it develop and we'll see if there was an assist. Did you give an assist on it? Tate Hansen with the assist. That is his third assist of the season, and Dordt goes back in front 3-2. Apple just runs it down. He beat the defender. The goalie started to come out, but Apple shot it before he could come out and get a hand on it. And Dordt leads 3-2. 3-2 is the lead, is the score. As the teams continue to trade goals, see if Dordt's defense can tighten up and keep Doane out of the net. 3-2 is the score, 36 minutes left to go in regulation. And a whistle and a foul on Doane. Dordt will have a free kick. Coaches Eric Bordeaux in his second season with Dordt. Hastings, Tony Ordorizo in his fourth season. Ordorizo, he was a former standout player for Creighton. Previous assistant stops at Bellevue, was the head coach at Iowa Wesleyan, which was an NAI school, closed down a couple of years ago. Also was a head coach at a community college in Nebraska. Dordt with it at the midfield. That's Tyson Reitzma. He'll play it wide to Hansen. Hansen runs it down. Now up the sideline. And now Elkins will send it into the box. Doane plays it out. Knocked down by Reitzma. Reitzma. Shot by Calvo. Deflected by Doane. Doane will come out with it. Doane will slow up their attack. Bringing it up will be Madden. Madden with a long ball, played nicely by Acosta. Acosta takes a touch toward the middle. His shot deflected by the defenders, and Mitchell Dryden controls it. And Dryden now will wait for his teammates to step. And now lays it off to his center back. Jagger, he'll swing it around to Forsch. Forsch dribbles it up the left-hand side, ahead to Reitzma. Reitzma, a couple of touches, gets it to Elkins. Nope, let him too much, goes over the end line, and a goal kick for the Doane Tigers. So a goal kick coming up for Doane. Dordt leads 3-2. 10 minutes gone by in this second half. 2-2 tie at the half. Phil Appelt scores his second goal of the match, giving his team a 3-2 lead. Throw in for Doane on the far side. Hastings now has gone in front of Northwestern 2-1. 10 minutes left to go. Or 10 minutes in, actually, in in that first half. A lot of scoring in the opening 10 minutes. Kind of thought that that's how that would go. Long pass ahead. Collum runs it down for Doane. Puts it into the box and cleared out by Forsch. Doane gets it back. This is Rodriguez Cabrero. Ahead to Dos Santos. Back to Cabrero. Centering pass. Prieto. Doane playing up the middle of the field, the center of the field. Ahead it goes to Lanen. Lanen on a breakaway. Lanen on a breakaway. It's only got the keeper. Plays it low. Goal! Marco Lanen beats the goalkeeper low into the left side. Marco Lanen with his first goal of the game. Marco Lanen, his 5th goal of the season. And Dordt takes a 4-2 lead. Goal coming at the third with 32 minutes left to go in this contest, the 57th minute overall. Dordt with a 2-goal lead, 4-2 is the score. Goals by Phil Appelt and now Marco Lanen in the second half, and Dordt with a 2-goal lead. Good start to the second half by the defenders. Dordt volleyball continues to lead as well. They won the first set, up 21-17 in set number 2. 4-2, Dordt with the advantage. And Doane will have possession. They'll work it out of the back. Dordt providing the pressure. That's Prieto, one of the backs for Doane. Prieto to Almazan. Doane playing with it in the back. They could get burned here. Lanen almost came up with it again. Goalkeeper comes away with it. Montanez comes out and saves the day for the Doane Tigers once again. He'll punt it away. Acosta has it at his feet. He'll go up the right sideline. Challenged by Salvo. Shot by the Tigers. Mitchell Dryden covers it. And he'll play it to the left. Forsch has it. Calvo. Back to Forsch. Now Dordt does not have to be in a hurry. 2-goal lead. Be patient. Doane is giving our back 3 space. They did in the first half repeatedly. Dordt's back 3, just play catch with it side to side. Forsch will carry it to near midfield. Forsch. And he's tripped up by Acosta. And Dordt will get a free kick. Acosta's going to get a card for the trip. Clock stops, of course, when a card is given. 48 left to go in this one. Dordt with a 2-goal lead. 2 goals early second half, and it's 4-2 in favor of the defenders. And Dordt on the restart. This is Jagger. Jagger, long ball. Looking to get it into the box to Lanen. Headed out by Almazan. Doane plays it up the right sideline. Calvo intercepts. Forsch has it. Forsch. Ahead to Apple. He'll play it to the far post. Good settle. Shot by Reitzma. Off the sidebar. And it goes toward the sideline. Stays in bounds. Dordt will reload. Apple. And Calvo setting up a combination play. Goes over the end line and a goal kick. Boy, Reitzma ripped a shot. I think the goalkeeper got a hand on it. made the save, and that just enough to keep it from going in. But what a shot by Reitzma. Ryan Reyes will check in for Calvo. Ryan Reyes will play on the right-hand side here, the right outside mid. Clock continues to run, under 30 minutes left to go in this contest. Dordt leads 4-2. Trying to sweep this women's men's soccer doubleheader against Doane. Defender volleyball team a point away from taking a 2-0 lead in that volleyball match. And Dryden will play it wide to Gonzalez. Gonzalez. This is Reitzma. Nice run by Carroll. Carroll will play it long, and the goalkeeper will come out and get it just ahead of Elkins, getting his touch on it. And the punt handled by Apple. Here's Reitzma with it at his feet. Reitzma tried to play it up to Elkins, intercepted by Doane. Doane looking to counter. Gonzalez and Madden in a foot race. Gonzalez gets back. And Carroll intercepts the pass. They'll play it back to Jagger. Jagger. Long ball taken away by Doane. Sebastian Cortez with it at midfield. Lays it off to Acosta. Acosta tried to play in the box. Hit out by the defenders. And a foul against the defenders. Ryan Reyes called for the foul. 4-2 is the score. 27 minutes left. Dordt leads 4-2. Dordt scored a season-high 5 goals against Waldorf. They scored 4 against Jamestown, so this is the second, tied for second most goals scored this season. Shot by Doane over the goal. It'll be a goal kick for the defenders.
21 for 28 for Dordt.
Jacob Narcus. Jacob Narcus will come in for Elkins. Ryan Burton and Winston Sears in for Doane.
3 came out for Doane. Scratch that, not 3. 7 came out for Doane. My bad.
Ruben Acosta will get a break for the Doane Tigers. 4-2 as play resumes. Forsch has it on the near side. He'll play it back to Dryden. Dryden. Over to Carroll. Dordt will work it up the right-hand side. Carroll will take some touches. Carroll tried to play it through. Knocked away by Doane and out of bounds. Throw in coming for the defenders. Dordt with it. Here's Apple. Apple. Apple lost possession. Doane tries to play a long ball up the right-hand side. Goes over the sideline. Throw coming up for the defenders. Ryan Reyes will take it. Reyes, one of the seniors that was recognized prior to the contest. 2 more subs coming in for Dordt. Back into the contest, Dylan McIntosh and Juan Ospina. Ospina and McIntosh in for the defenders. Mentioned in the pregame that both the women and the men's team both have some depth. They have some options that they can go to in both matches today. Coach Durbin before in the women's game, and now Coach Bordeaux in the men using that depth to their advantage. 4-2 with under 25 minutes left to go in regulation. Dordt's volleyball team held on for the win in set 2. are in the third set, tied at 1 early stages. Dordt sends it back to Dryden. Dryden to Jagger. Jagger, the center back. Here's Narcus. Narcus. Good ball to McIntosh. The overlap on the far right-hand side. McIntosh sends it into the box. Dordt. See if they can get something on it. Wrightsman trying to turn and get a shot. Taken away by Doane. Good series by Dordt. Good ball by McIntosh. Doane looking to counter. Nice takeaway by Reyes for the time being. Good pressure by Ryan Reyes. Forces the errant pass. Apple with it. He'll take a wide turn and we'll send it back to Jagger. Jagger sends it up the middle to Lanen. Lanen touches it to Forsch. Forsch to Apple. Apple loses it. Taken away by Dos Santos. Now Doane will set up their attack. Dos Santos into the middle to Madden. They'll send it wide to the outside midfielder on the left-hand side. He will cross it into the box. Defenders will head it out. Apple with it. Apple touches it to Wrightsma. Wrightsma's got time. His first touch a little off. Doane takes it away. Good step by Forsch. Forsch has it at his feet now. Forsch looking for options. Plays it back to Apple. And they will stop clock as a Doane player is shaken up. With just under 23 minutes left to go, Dordt Athletic trainer Sydney Clayberg will come onto the field. She's been called out to the field a couple of times in each game, in the women's and the men's game. Gives me a chance to run down some scores on what has been a busy day of athletics, both at Dordt and across the GPAC. Women's soccer finals. Briarcliff down Mount Marty 9-0. Morningside edged College of St. Mary 1-0. Earlier today, it was Dordt defeating Doane 3-0. Concordia beat Dakota Wesleyan 2-1. Hastings up 2-1 early against Northwestern. And Midland up 2-0 against Waldorf. Those are the women's soccer scores. Volleyball, Waldorf upset Midland in 5 sets, 3-2. Other volleyball, Concordia beat Dakota Wesleyan in 4 sets. Mount Marty beat Briarcliff in 3. Morningside over College of St. Mary in a sweep. Dordt leading Doane 2-0. And Hastings with a 1-0 lead over Northwestern in volleyball. We'll go over the football finals when we get a moment. Here it is 4-2, Dordt with the lead. Doane players shaken up. Helped off the field. Hopefully will return. And Dordt has it in the back. This is Jagger. Jagger plays it wide to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a couple of dribbles up the right-hand side. Gonzalez lost it. Doane trying to build up numbers. Good deflection by Jagger and a foul against Dordt. Dordt called for the foul. It'll be a set play. Free kick for Doane just past midfield. They're going to stop the clock. No card, just a talking to. Back into the game is Enzo Lira de Paula for the defenders. Football finals, Dakota Wesleyan beat Hastings 31-10. It was Dordt over Doane 38-3. Midland over Waldorf 28-14. Biggest upset of the day, Concordia down Northwestern 29-17. Mount Marty, Briarcliff set to kick at 6:30. Morningside must be their bye week. Doane puts it into the box. Kicked out by the defenders. Ryan Reyes with a great save. He'll go up the sideline to Narcus. Narcus carries it up the left sideline. Narcus now will slow it up. He'll cut it back, looking to cross it in. Here's Reyes. Reyes back to Narcus. Dordt building up numbers on their attack. Narcus sends it out wide to McIntosh. McIntosh. And it's kicked away by Doane. Doane looking to counter. Apple with it. Apple. Long ball to Reyes. And Reyes kicks it to the goal. Coming out is Montanez. 28. Oluwadami Lala Obakaya, number 28, comes in for Doane. No offense to him, but I hope he doesn't score and have to say that name again. That's not an easy one. And a long shot by Doane is going to go left of the goal. Enough to get me nervous a little bit, but goes left, and a goal kick coming for Mitchell Dryden and the defenders. Dordt in front, 4-2. Match was tied 2-2 at the half. Apple and Lanen with second half goals have given the defenders a 2-goal lead. Reyes plays it back. Doane with the takeaway. Nifty footwork by Jagger there. Goes into the box, Dryden there. Dryden will smother it, and will play it out. Dordt with a 4-2 lead. Trying to maintain their place in the conference standings. And a foul against Doane. Johan Quintero with the foul. Dordt in first place with a 2-0-2 record, 8 points. Remember, it's points driven at the end of the day. You do get a point for ties. Morningside, Briarcliff, and Hastings all with 7 points. Dordt has a 1-point lead over those teams, and Dordt has to play all 3 of those teams yet this year. Both Sioux City schools match up with Morningside coming up on Wednesday in Sioux City. That'll be a big one for both the women and the men. They play it at Elwood Olson Stadium, turf, which is different than the natural surface, faster, typically. Narcus to the corner. Narcus trying to pull it back, and it's taken away by Doane. Doane looking to counter. Quintero with it. Quintero lays it off to Madden. Madden ahead to Penate. And it's off of Reyes. It'll be a throw for Doane. Set 3, Dordt with a 12-9 lead over Doane. Dordt trying to get the sweep over the Doane Tigers. Cross put into the box by Doane. Dordt keeps it out. Apple with it. Apple plays it back to Forsch. Forsch ahead to Jagger. Jagger from his center back. He'll carry it. Jagger plays it off to DePaula. And Dordt will patiently slow up the attack. 17 minutes left to go. Dordt in front by a 2-goal margin. 4-2 is the score. I believe Santiago Carvajal is standing at the substitution mark. Carvajal will come in for Marco Lanen and run up front along with Jacob Narcus. Braden Lackey in for Dos Santos for Doane. 4-2 is the score, 16:23 left to go. Final 16 minutes on the pitch on a beautiful Saturday. The sun is setting to the west. Makes for a beautiful atmosphere overlooking the Dordt Prairie. Pass down the line. Narcus can't save it. It'll be a throw for Doane. Doane on the near side. Throwing it in will be Ryan Burton. Burton to throw it in. Burton at midfield. Burton ahead to Quintero. Doane will change fields. Change the point of attack. Obakaya has it taken away. Doane will once again change fields. They'll go from left to right now. Ahead to Burton. And Doane lost it out of bounds. It'll be Dordt with a throw. Reyes will throw it in. 4-2 is the score. Dordt with a 2-goal lead. Apple. He'll play it back to Jagger. Jagger has some options. He'll go right side to his right side back. Arnau Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Back to Jagger. And Dort's going to be patient again. That's Carvajal. This handles the pass. Here comes Doane. Numbers up advantage. Trying to turn the corner is Madden. Good containing defense by Jagger, not letting Madden turn. And now Dordt forces the takeaway. Taken right back by Quintero. Quintero gets it back, looking for a shot. Cleared out by the defenders. Appelt on the ground. Looks like he might be cramping. They're going to stop the clock. 14:11 left to go in this second half. Appelt on the ground, on the field, on the turf. Two subs waiting to come in for Doane and Sidney Clayberg, the busiest athletic trainer today. Comes out. We'll check on Appelt. 14:11 left to go. Dordt volleyball leading 17-13, set number 3. Dordt trying to get a sweep over Doane. Dordt being led by Ellie Doctor with 12 kills. Taryn Sparts with 10. Haley Caparis with 7. Check a couple of other scores on the GPAC side of things. Hastings ahead of Northwestern at the half. Women's soccer 2-1. Appelt will have to leave. Looks like Nolan Carroll will return to the defenders lineup. Nicholas Jones in for Doane. So Carroll returns. Appelt will slowly walk off the turf, along with athletic trainer Sidney Clayberg. It'll be a corner kick for Doane, and they will play it short to Madden. Madden plays it back to Dos Santos. Puts it at the goal, and Mitchell Dryden there to control it. Just over 13 minutes left to go. Dordt continues to lead 4-2. By way of two pair of goals in this second half. Appelt and Marco Lanen. Dordt brings it up the far side of the field. Gonzalez looking to get it to Carroll. Taken away by Quintero for Doane, who lays it off for Madden. Madden's got a goal in this one. Dordt collapses on Madden, takes it away. And Dordt brings it up the far side of the field with DePaula. Carroll. Here's Carvajal. And again, Dordt in patient mode. They do not have to force the issue with a 2-goal lead. Doane eventually is going to have to put pressure on Dordt's back three here. Carroll ahead to Jagger, Gonzalez, and Forsch. Been able to do what they want when they want in the back. Defensive third for Dordt. And they're going to call a foul on Dordt. That's Jagger pleading his case. No card given, just a foul. Now Gonzalez now pleading his case for Jagger, but call is going to be upheld. Doane will send in some more subs. Yvonne Naimi and Braden Lackey will be coming on to the field. Good takeaway by the defenders. That was Gonzalez making the play. Gets it to Narcus. Narcus. Long pass ahead to Carvajal. Doane beats him to the ball. It'll be played out by the goalkeeper for Doane. Montanez. Doane looking to attack the right, up the right side. Jones puts it into the box. Dryden right there. Unable to pull the trigger was Trey Krieger, who was right in front of Dryden, so Dordt caught a break. Dordt will look to counter, looking ahead to get it to McIntosh. Narcus plays it off to McIntosh in the corner. Doane out of bounds. It'll be a Dordt throw. 10 minutes left to go in this one. And they're going to stop the clock with the Dordt substitution. That's a rule change. Final 15. The team ahead, if you sub, the clock stops. 9 for 16 for Doane, 24 for the guy cramping. McIntosh and Narcus will leave for Dordt. Elkins returns. Dordt will have a throw deep in their offensive third. Got a Doane player cramping. That's Amir Madden, who will come out for the Doane Tigers. He'll walk off. 4-2. Dordt with the lead. Just be solid in the back. And you can get your third win in GPAC play. Push the unbeaten streak to 7 matches. 10 minutes on the nose, left to go. Jagger has it, the center back for the Dordt defenders. Ahead to DePaula. DePaula. This is Hansen and a handful of jersey by Doane, and they're going to stop the clock. This might be a card. Or is it the patented Stern talking to? Nope, they're going to give a card. So a card issued to Doane. Looked like number 3 to me. 9:43. It'll be Dordt with a free kick. And they'll play it back to Jagger. Dordt volleyball has just beat Doane a sweep, winning the final set 25-18. So Dordt with a sweep, 25-20, 25-20, 25-18. Good win for the defenders. Dordt. This is Carroll with it at midfield. Carroll plays it back to Jagger. And Jagger, time and space. Now Doane is going to come up and make him do something with it. Gets it to DePaula. DePaula ahead to Reyes. Reyes to the corner. Reyes plays it shallow to DePaula. DePaula shot is wide right. And a goal kick coming. Doane will sub in. Ruben Acosta returns. Acosta returns for Doane. Comes in for Reyeno. 4-2, Dordt with the lead. 8 minutes left to go in regulation. Carroll will settle to his feet at midfield. Carroll turns, plays it back to Jagger. Jagger will take a few touches. Ahead to Carvajal, who plays it back. Long pass ahead. Ospina giving chase. Ospina, goalie is out and offsides. Kind of thought so. Offsides against the defenders. And Doane will have a free kick. Overall, from a stats side of things, Dordt, 8 shots on goal, 12 overall. Doane, 5 shots on goal, 10 overall. It'll be a Doane throw on the far side near the defender bench. Dordt will play it back. Jagger. Jagger with some nifty moves. Sends it out wide. And the defenders will play it back to Jagger. And Doane not putting any sort of pressure on Jagger. He can just basically just sit there if he wants. Now he finally gives it up. He'll switch fields to Forsch. Forsch plays it back to Dryden. The amount of time that Dordt has used up just possessing it with their back 3, back 4 is amazing to me. Doane just continues to not provide any sort of pressure. Here's Ospina. Ospina carries it up the right-hand side. Doane plays it back to their keeper, who will give up a long ball. Here's Carroll. Carroll through to Reyes. And offside. This is going to be the call. Just over 5 minutes left to go. Men lead 4-2, trying to get a sweep over Doane. Earlier today, the Defender women, a 3-0 win over Doane, who came into today unbeaten in the GPAC, just like the Defenders. As did CSM, College of St. Mary. They lost to Morningside 1-0. So it's the Defenders and Hastings who are now unbeaten. Hastings playing tonight. They're up 3-1 on Northwestern in Orange City. DePaula lost it at midfield. Bringing it up is Naomi. Naomi. Challenged by Carroll. Naomi. Shot. Save made by Dryden. It's one of those gray areas. Shot cross. Dryden does come out and get it. 4:43 left to go. Dordt up 4-2. Dryden to Jagger, his center back. Jagger, who takes a couple of touches, sends it wide. Dordt looking to change fields. This is to Carvajal. Carvajal being pressured, drops it off to Carroll. Carroll over to Forsch. And a long pass ahead to Elkins, hit out by Doane. Dordt will have a throw. And a Dordt sub coming in. That means they'll stop the clock. Gonzalez will come off. Dylan McIntosh will come in. McIntosh will return to his outside mid. So who did they drop back? Hansen? Yeah, I think so. So that's the change. Tate Hansen will play back. And McIntosh will play in front. Under 4 to go. Dordt with a 4-2 lead. Still a little bit of work to do. Got to close it off. Get the win, then you can watch the matchup in Orange City. Northwestern playing host to Hastings. That should be a good one as well. Two teams that are on Dordt's schedule yet. Dordt will be on the road for 3 straight at Morningside Wednesday. At a Bellevue team that's ranked in the top 10 on Saturday. And then another trip to Sioux City the following Wednesday. Schedule much tougher over the next 4 games. Concludes with a home date against Hastings on October 19th. 2.5 minutes left to go. Here comes a set piece. Carvajal. Santi puts it into the box. Cleared out by Doane. Carvajal will try to run it down. Doane plays it long. And Dordt will drop it back to Mitchell Dryden, their goalkeeper. Clean sheet here in the second half so far for the defenders. Long ball to McIntosh in the corner. McIntosh tripped up. And they're going to stop the clock. And a yellow card. I think so. To number 7. That should be, yeah, it's his second yellow. Acosta, his second yellow, will come off for Doane. 2 minutes left to go. Set play coming up for the defenders. Be nice to tack one on here in what is set up like a corner kick without being officially a corner kick. McIntosh and Carvajal are over there. It'll be Carvajal. He'll send it in the box. It's on the turf, and shot by the defenders goes right. That was Elkins, I think. Minute 40 left to go. Clock continues to run. Dordt, see if they can hold on for a 4-2 win. 13 total shots compared to 11 by Doane. If Dordt does indeed hold on, they will earn their 3rd win in the last 4 years over the Doane Tigers, extend their unbeaten streak to 4 matches. They tied last year, won the previous 2 seasons, and losing it out of bounds is DePaula.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute left to go. Comes a corner kick for the defenders. Dordt will have a corner kick. Up 4-2 here on Senior Day. And a shot by the defenders goes over the goal. That was Forsch. To stop the counter, Doane's going to try to quick restart here. Reyes is back covering for Forsch, who went up on that corner kick. Now Forsch is back. Down to our final 20 seconds here on the defenders' home turf. Looks like Dordt is going to win it, and they will maintain their hold on first place in the conference standings. A workman's-like performance here. They will defeat Doane by the final score of 4-2. Dordt improves their record to 5-3-3 overall, 3-0-2 in the league. They push their unbeaten streak to 7 games. For Doane, they are now 1-4 in the conference, 3-6-2 overall. Your scoring summary before we sign out. Dordt got the scoring going. A goal by Phil Apple during the 10th minute, assisted by Tyson Reitzma. Doane scored their first goal, 21st minute. Amir Madden, assisted by Hugo Santos. Tied 1-1. Dordt went ahead. A goal by Nolan Carroll, assisted by Marco Lanen at the 36th minute. Doane tied it once again. A successful PK by Collum made it 2-2 at the half, but Dordt dominated the second half. Went ahead for good on a goal by Phil Apple, assisted by Tate Hansen. And Marco Lanen scored during the 57th minute to give Dordt the 4-2 win. Completes a successful day for Dordt Athletics. Dordt football won, women's soccer won, volleyball won, both JV and varsity. So Dordt goes 5-0 on this Saturday for Defender Sports. Thank you for joining us for Defender Soccer. Live on the Dordt Media Network. That concludes our